Okay. In previous day's class, we find out the expression of Coulomb's law in terms of line charge density. Okay. Today we will find out the expression of Coulomb's law of surface charge density. As we learned in our previous class, the expression of surface density of charge is sigma is equal to Q by capital A. Okay, that is charge over area. Now, if we consider a surface like this, now if there is positive charge on the surface like this, now consider there is a test charge Q0 placed at this portion. Now if the distance between this test charge Q0 and the surface is small r, then in terms of Coulomb's law we can write F is equal to K Q0 by R square. This is your expression of Coulomb's law. If you consider there is a charge of Q is placed at this place. Now as this is a small portion, consider there is a charge dq in this portion and the area of this portion is small a. Now for that particular cell, the rectangular cell, you can write the charge density sigma as dq by dA. Consider this as dA, not small a. So from this equation we can write dq is equal to sigma dA. Yes or no? Now if you write the force for this small amount of charge dq as dF, then you can write dF, this will be equal to K Q0 dq by R square. Okay, what in a not? So dF is equal to K Q0 dq by R square. Now you have to place the value of dq from this equation into this equation of dF. Now we will put the value of dq in this equation and we will obviously get dF, this will be equal to K Q0 sigma dA by R square. Okay. Now if we want to find out the total expression of force for the whole region, that is for the area capital A, then we will obviously take the integration of this equation. Yes or no, Munna? So now we will take the integration of this term, and after taking the integration we can write integral df this will be equal to integration k q0 sigma dA by r square. Okay, can I erase the board? So I am erasing the upper portion of the board. Now from that equation we can write, that is integration of df, this will be equal to f, and this is k and q0 can be taken as constant, so this can be write as sigma d a by r square. R can be taken as also constant, so you can write k q0 by r square sigma ds, and as a whole you can write k q0 r square sigma also a constant. This can be written as dA. Okay, so this is the expression of Coulomb's law in terms of surface density of charge. Okay, everyone understand this or not? Sumaya? Okay. Next we will see Coulomb's law in terms of volume charge density. Coulomb's law in terms of volume charge density. Okay. So first of all, to understand this concept, we will at first learn the concept of volume charge density. Okay. Now to understand this volume charge density, we will consider a cuboid. Suppose this is a cuboid and this have sides small a, and volume V will be equal to a cube. This is known to all of you. Now similarly we will consider there are positively charged particle which is on the surface of the cube. Now we will consider another test charge at a distance r0 from a certain portion. Suppose this is a small cube inside the cube and the distance from this portion is again small r. Okay. Now first of all we will know what is volume charge density. So volume charge density is expressed in terms of rho, and this rho is equal to charge over volume. Now if you consider the total charge on the cube as capital Q and volume as capital V, then you can easily write rho is equal to Q by V. Now for that small portion of the cube which is considered on the diagram, if you write rho, this will be equal to dq by dv, as you consider the volume of this small portion as dv and charge consisted on that portion as dq. Okay. Now From that portion we can easily write dq, this will be equal to rho dv. Okay, so similarly we can write Coulomb's law as df, this will be equal to k q0 q by r square, and this will obviously equal to k, this is dq, and k q0 rho dv by r square. Similarly you can write f, this will be equal to integral df, this is obviously equal to integration k q0 rho dv by r square. Okay, so this can be written as k q0 rho by r square integration dv. Okay, got it or not? Can I erase? So that was the expression of Coulomb's law in terms of different charge density. Now we will go into the discussion of electric field. In first class of this chapter we have learned Coulomb's law, and from that Coulomb law we can calculate expression of electric field. First of all we will learn what is electric field in terms of analytic expression. So plainly electric field is the region up to which the force of attraction or repulsion is experienced by another test charge. For example, if you consider there is a charge plus q at this portion, now this plus q will attract another test charge up to a certain limit, yes or no? So the region surrounding the charge up to which the electrostatic force is experienced by another test charge, suppose this test charge as q0 is experienced, will be called as electric field. So electric field is nothing but area up to which electrostatic force is experienced by another test charge. Okay, so this is the concept of electric field. Now we will go into the concept of electric field intensity. Next we will see electric field intensity. Electric field intensity. So what is electric field intensity? Electric field intensity is force experienced by a test charge per unit charge. If you consider the test charge as magnitude of unity, then the force experienced by that test charge will be called as electric field intensity. So this electric field intensity is plainly expressed in terms of capital E, and this capital E is nothing but force per unit charge. That is, this can be expressed as F by Q. Okay. Now if you want to find out the dimension of this electric field, then you can easily calculate dimension from this equation. Calculate that and tell me what is the value of that dimensional formula. This will be obviously equal to dimension of F by dimension of Q, and this will equal to M L T to the power minus 2 by I T, and after calculation you can get M L T to the power minus 3 I to the power minus 1. So this is the dimensional formula of electric field. Okay. Now if you want to find out the expression of this electric field in terms of Coulomb's law, then you can put the expression of Coulomb's law in the place of F, and you will obtain the expression of electric field in terms of Coulomb's law. Okay. So now we will find out that expression. Now we will see electric field E in terms of Coulomb's law. So simply we can write F is equal to E is equal to F by Q. Now F can be replaced by the expression 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q0 by Q. Into R square. Okay, and after calculation you will simply get 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q0 by R square. Okay, consider that this as Q0, then the equation will be in standard form. So this will Q0 and this is your Q. You can put also Q, but this is the standard form, okay, which is written in your textbook. So that was the expression of electric field. Now, as we find out the expression of Coulomb's law in terms of different charge density, similarly we can use that expression here and we can obtain the expression of electric field in terms of different charge density. Okay. Now we will see electric field in terms of different charge density. Electric field in terms of charge density. Charge density. Now, first of all, we will obtain expression for linear charge density. Linear charge density. So, as in our previous class we write lambda is equal to dq dl, and from this dq is lambda dl, and from that portion you can obviously get q. This will be equal to integral lambda dl. So that expression can be replaced in that equation of electric field E, and after putting that expression you can write electric field E. This will be look like 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square integral lambda dl, integral lambda dl. So this is your expression of electric field in terms of linear charge density. Do you understand, Munna? Is there any problem? So this is your expression of electric field. Okay, Bappa? Now similarly find out the expression of electric field in terms of surface charge density and volume charge density. I will write the final expression only, you have to derive this form. Okay, derive this form, I will write only the final expression. So can I erase the board? So next, if we consider the surface charge density, then we can write this lambda as sigma and this dl as ds, and we can write here as sigma ds, and this can be written as sigma ds, sigma ds. So here electric field can be written as integral sigma ds. Okay, Deep, do you understand this? Tarin? Next, similarly, find the expression of electric field in terms of volume charge density. Sumaya, hoyeche? So for the next case, we will erase this portion and write volume charge density, and this is written as rho, this will be V, and this will be rho dV, and this is your rho dV. So this is rho, this is your dV. Okay, so this is the expression of electric field in terms of volume charge density. Everyone understand this or not? Okay, chalo.